Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Live Life in Tarot. This is a timeless message that we're going to be looking at for the sign of Leo. Thank you for being here. I hope you're all doing well. So let's get into what messages are going to be coming through for you, Leo. Let's get started. Messages for Leo. Messages for Leo, please, Spirit. What are the messages for Leo? What are the messages for the sign of Leo, please, that need to come through at this time? What are the messages for Leo that need to come through at this time? Messages for Leo. What are the messages for Leo that need to come through at this time? Spirit, what are the messages for Leo? Messages for Leo. Thank you. We got a card that fell on the floor. Ooh, you have forgiveness. Forgiveness. So, you might be feeling bad about something, or someone may be feeling bad about something towards you. With forgiveness here. You may be seeking forgiveness, or someone is seeking forgiveness from you. But with forgiveness here, there's something that either you regret or that you feel guilty about. Okay? Any more messages for Leo? Sorry is all that I can say. Forgive me. Maybe if I hold you tonight, you'll be mine. You have hope. Okay? So you may be focused on someone, or someone's focused on you. There's two people in this card with hope here. There's something that you are wanting, hoping for. You may be looking to be excused. Or someone wants to be excused from you, or excused by you. Maybe somebody does want to be excused from you. Okay? So let's take a look and see what messages need to come through. So the topics are forgiveness and hope. Now, forgiveness and hope may or may not apply to the messages that will come through in coming up next. So, but we'll see. Okay? Also, Leo, is there someone you need to forgive, or is there a need for you to be forgiving of yourself? It's possible that you could be too critical about yourself at this time, or you might be being too critical towards someone else or others. And there's a need to forgive, or are you seeking some sort of forgiveness? Is there something you need to repent? Or there's someone that needs to repent towards you? But with hope here, there's something you want, or something that somebody wants. So let's take a look and see what else will come through for you. Spirit, what are the messages for Leo? What are the messages for Leos? Give me a Celtic cross. What are the messages for Leo? What are the messages for Leo? Please provide messages for Leo. What does Leo need to know? What's going on with Leo? Spirit, the first card, please show me the card that's going to represent the Leos for this spread. What is the card that's going to represent? Thank you. The Emperor just flipped out. So there could be a focus on an Aries, but this is also to speak to this card being you. Okay, this is your energy right now. Leos. So this is you focusing on perhaps being a leader, being ambitious, being a trailblazer, being an entrepreneur. You may be very energetic, focusing on being a boss. You might be focusing on control, having control, or relaxing control. You may be building something. You may be managing something. You may be trying to structure, organize, or bring some order here. You may be even focusing on something to protect. But I gotta say, Leo, the Emperor energy is exuding this boldness here. It's exuding boldness. So you may be being bold or trying to be bold here. So let's see what else can come through. You may feel confined, restricted, limited. You could be trapped in your head. There may be a focus on discipline or the lack of discipline. You may be trying to navigate something. You may be trying to see a way forward, a way through, or a way out. Perhaps you feel limited, or you are trying to work within the confines of the limitations you find yourself in. You may be limiting yourself, or you may be trying to remove limitations about what you're building, your ambitions, your goals, what you're managing. So Spirit, please give a Celtic cross for Leos. What's going on with Leos? What's going on with Leos? So we're going to be pulling a Celtic cross for you, Leo, as well as influence cards that could be coming out for you. We do have the Seven of Swords. Okay. So with the Seven of Swords, you could be focusing on getting away with something. You could be trying to leave, escape. The Seven of Swords can also talk about some negative thinking. You may be trying to strategize. This may be sneaky behavior, deception, betrayal. But it feels like leaving. You want to leave. You want to leave. You want to get away. I mean, the gates are open here. This person is leaving a house, a home. This is maybe some place that you've built up. Maybe you want to leave it, or you want to branch out. Maybe you want to get away from someone who's controlling, or maybe you're controlling how things are getting done. We'll see if this card comes back out. Messages for Leo, please. Can we have messages for Leo? What's going on with Leo? What does Leos need to know? Now, it's possible there could be some cheating with the Seven of Swords. But the Seven of Swords is all, it can be sneaky behavior, or it could be cleverness, right? Someone might be being cunning, or you might be being cunning. What are the messages for Leo, please? You might just be in your head about how, you may see yourself as being very controlling. You may be being hard on yourself. But it's all due to, if that is you, because there's certain hopes and expectations you have perhaps in relationship, or what you want to create or build, especially if someone else is going to be involved. Okay? There's certain expectations you may have. You may be feeling restless. You may be meditating on things. maybe nodded out. Maybe perhaps you have an issue with someone or something in the way it's working out. So let's take a look and see. With the bottom, we do have the Six of Swords. So this is the overall energy. This is the focus of moving on, um, moving forward, transitioning, moving from conflict to calmer waters, getting peace of mind here, right? So let's lay out the cards. Now, this card is the Page of Coins. This is representing your current situation. Then we have as the influence is the King of Swords. What's crossing that is the Ten of Coins. What's underneath is the Moon. In the recent past, you have the Seven of Cups. Your goal is the Nine of Swords. Your future is the Two of Cups. You are the Queen of Coins. What's going on around you is the Hangman. Your hope and fear is the King of Coins. And your outcome is the Lovers. So this looks like there's a focus on relationship. Let's see. What's the influence on this Queen of Coins? Is the Nine of Coins. Okay. Let's see what the influence is on the Moon. And that's the Ten of Wands and the High Priestess. And let's see what the influence is on the Hangman. That's the Four of Swords, which is a card that peeked out when I was doing your shuffle. And let's see what the influence is on this, on the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And let's see what the influence is on the Lovers. The Three of Cups. Okay, so at the bottom, like I said, you got the Six of Swords. So you are trying to move from conflict, perhaps in your mind, or conflict with others, and transition that to move the calmer waters, or where that you at least have peace of mind in the situation. Now, you may want peace of mind concerning yourself and someone else, as there are two people in this boat. Okay, I feel like this is you steering things or looking at how to steer things. With the Three of Coins underneath, this is something that you are working on. You are hard at work. Now, this could have something to do with work. There could be external factors going on. This could have to do with working with others. But you're working on your own. There may be something you're doing on your own that you want to have some sort of attainment or completion. Or you may just be focusing on just the goal of getting the ability to move forward, to get peace of mind, to transition, to have things work that you're working on or work out, or the ability to build on something where you want to have completion, success, and attainment here. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. Now, you're the Emperor, so you are focused on managing things, focusing on having some control. Or you may be working out how you are, as it has to do with the way that you control. Whether you may be doing a lot of it or not enough. But the current situation is this Page of Coins. Okay, so you may be learning how to manage things, working on doing something new, perhaps coming up with a new plan. You may be creating something new. You may be, with this Page of Coins being your current situation, planting new seeds. But with this particular Page of Coins, I feel like you're looking at all the new possibilities, new options, or you're wanting new possibilities and wanting new options here. There may be a focus on money where you want something tangible, you want something new and tangible, something of interest. Or of the options here that you may be looking at for whatever this may be for you, there may be, because he's kind of, this rabbit is kind of staring off to the distance, and there's all these treats here and in his hand, right? And so there may be things going on that doesn't have your attention, or that you don't want to give to. I also feel like there may be you feeling like you're forced to work on something, because what's influencing that is the King of Swords, Leo. But this King of Swords is kind of stooped down, and this King of Swords looks like he may be, yeah, I feel like you don't want to work on something. You may be feeling controlled, or you may not know how to work on something and manage it, or how to build it. There's like an air of reluctance with this King of Swords. This isn't a King of Swords that looks like he's mastering shit. Let me tell you that. He's sitting on a tree. Maybe you're meditating and think about things. Maybe you are scrutinizing yourself. Okay? He has his sword down, so this may be something that you're dealing with within you. You may be trying to learn how, or trying to work on things with yourself. Is this self-intervention? Now, it's possible, you could have learned something from an authority figure, or you're trying to learn how to take authority here. Or you may feel like you don't have authority on something new that's happening, or is created. You may have a lot to learn, and so there may be a lack of confidence in your ability to communicate, strategize, calculate something here. What's crossing here is the 10 of coins. So there's challenges with stability or security. There could be challenges with family. There may be the challenge of restoration, the challenge of maintaining. There may be a challenge with what's being established or not being established. There may be a challenge with your security and stability. At the root, you do have the moon, so you could be dealing with the Cancer and also a Pisces for me with this energy. It looks like you may be emotionally going down some sort of emotional rabbit hole here. There could be some confusion or fear or some doubts here, because what's influencing that is burden with the 10 of Wands and the High Priestess. Now, with the High Priestess, you could be dealing with a Pisces and also a Cancer with this energy. The High Priestess talks about intuition or secrets. So I feel like, Leo, you might be burdened with a secret, or burdened about the unknown. I feel like timing is a factor here. We do have the clock. There may be a fear on what's on the other side of a situation, or pertaining to a relationship or your goals. With the High Priestess, she kind of stepping through a mirror, right? So there may be concerns about what's real or not. You may have issues with trying to get enlightenment in a situation, or you want enlightenment in a situation in order to try to figure out how to relieve burdens, because you may be carrying a lot of responsibilities, maybe feeling overwhelmed and burdened here. And it may be around matters of the heart. Now, in the recent past, you do have this Seven of Cups. So, the Seven of Cups can talk about you could have been dealing with some sort of confusion or being disillusioned, or there was a choice being made. It also is possible there could have been some wishful thinking here, where you were looking at your options, whether you had many or little. But in the recent past, with the Seven of Cups, there was either some wishful thinking towards something or some confusion or choice. Now, there also is the possibility that you are, or you've made a final decision, or you've cut something out, or you want to cut something out. Now, what's on your mind here? That's your gold. Your gold. Maybe you're focusing on your money, your gold. You do have the Page of Coins as your situation. Okay, so you could be starting something new. Maybe even starting something new with business, or as it has to do with being able to generate money. Or you may be starting something new in a relationship, whether it's new or old. If it's a new relationship, starting a new relationship. If it's in a relationship you've been in for a while, um, some new level to get to or achieve. But your goal is you don't want to have to worry about drama, right? You don't want any anxiety. You want to be able to, you know, make sound decisions and address your concerns. You want to move away from concerns and worry here. So you are hoping to be able to plan for this. You may be even looking to be strategic, or you may be concerned about strategy. But your goal is you want to move away from your concerns by strategizing, by cutting out what's not serving you, by confronting the situation, by eliminating issues of concern. Now, in the future, you do have the Two of Cups. So, the Two of Cups talks about you could be experiencing emotional balance or trying to get to some emotional balance, because these two, they look at each other, they're sharing a table, but they don't look all that comfortable here. So, there may be a focus on a relationship where, you know, they don't exactly look like they seem to be seeing things eye to eye. They look like they're going through the motions. They're appearing to be comfortable with each other, or appearing to be okay in this, but there's some air of this where there's something that's not okay. So you may be trying to get harmony here, or get an understanding here, or there is some sort of understanding, but there's a concern for you nonetheless, and perhaps for somebody else, despite what is being presented. So it's like there's a show or display being put on to show agreement, a show of agreement, but I don't think that you feel in agreement. And perhaps if it's someone else that's involved, they're not feeling quite in agreement either, as far as this connection is concerned, or whatever this is around. Now, you are the Queen of Coins, and the influence here is the Nine of Coins. Now, for some of you, if this is a relationship, I feel like you're trying to get grounded, or you either are trying to be single, or you want to be single, or you are looking at the practicality of things. This is also focused on being resourceful and what you can gain as well. But I feel like you're focused on being grounded and practical, focused on your security, your creature comforts, your stability. But I can't help but look at this Queen of Coins. So I feel like are you grounded? Are you going to get grounded, or are you going to get lost here? The influence is about independence. It's about what you can gain. It's about being resourceful. It may even be about being single. Now, with the Queen of Coins here and the Nine of Coins, there may be a struggle between being single and being in a connection, being in a committed relationship. Now, the Queen of Pentacles also, or the Queen of Coins, is always focused on um, nurturing. Is practical. This is someone who's responsible, can get a lot of things done, is very resourceful here. So you may just see yourself as someone who's very resourceful that just needs to go get a little more grounded, or you're focused on staying grounded while you are looking at how to gain or how to work through things or work on things or go about things that you're in pursuit of. Now, what's going on around you is the Hangman with the influence of the Four Swords. So, with the Hangman, you could be dealing with the Pisces. But with the Hangman around you, something may be on hold, or you there's a focus on alternatives here with the Hangman energy. But also with the Hangman here, there could be some stagnation. There may be an ability to move forward. There may be some uncertainty. There may be a focus on trying to get some enlightenment here. It's also possible, what's around you is very boring to you, or you're trying to take a step back from. You may feel like you just things are just hanging in the ether, in the bounds. But this feels like what's going on around you is some consideration. But there's an air of foul play here that's going on around you too. There's an air of foul play. I feel like what also is going on around you is that someone or something is trying to push some movement from being in a rest position, or someone wants to create a truce. Someone may be wanting to take a step back and just put the pause button on here. And there's an energy of a hold up. Your hopes and fears is the King of Coins. And by the way, with the King of Coins and the Queen of Coins here, this could be concerning a couple, a pair, whether you are, in a committed relationship through marriage or just a commitment. It looks long term. It looks like there's a focus on stability. But with this King of Coins here, the King of Coins, he's holding the sandwich. So um, I feel like there's something that you're hoping that whatever you're managing, or with the focus on stability and security, or what you want to create and have success in doing, that it takes little to no effort to do. Or you may be concerned that it may not be as simple to do. Or there's a fear that what you're creating is just, it's not as big a deal as you were hoping it to be. Also, here, he's out in the woods too with that sandwich. So I feel like there's a focus on practicality, a focus on managing things, a focus on your security, your comfort, a focus on wanting success and fearing what you are creating being something just regular or maybe not as simple as you hope. There's an energy of something being basic. Maybe you are involved or dealing with people that are basic or you see as basic. Your outcome is the lovers with the influence of the Three of Cups. So there could be a focus on a Gemini. So the lovers is talking about, focusing on having harmony, focusing on making head over heart decisions. The lovers is also talking about perhaps trying to be adaptable, or there may be duality in the situation. The lovers is also saying that you may be focused on a contract or agreement, or you may be focused on a significant relationship with the Three of Cups there. The lovers is also saying you may be focused on being your authentic self, or there could be issues with you being your authentic self, standing in your truth. With that Three of Cups as an influence, this is about wanting to have fun, maybe, or I mean, they don't look like they're having much fun there, but there may be a focus on who you're connecting with and what that connection is doing for you or not doing for you. There could be a focus on wanting harmony, cooperation, and support here. There may be a focus on what you're creating in terms of relationship, or a focus on relationships. There are two people here. There may be a focus on there may be something you don't want to celebrate, or you're not really, keen on celebrating here. There may be issues with your who you are linking up with or who you're in connection with. It may not be as harmonious as you need or hoped or expected. And you may be making decisions about whether or not to come together, or if are you going to be accepting of this, or is who you're dealing with like this with you. So let's see what you want. What does Leo want? What does Leo want with the energies in this spread? What does Leo want? What does Leo want? What does Leo want? I also feel like, Leo, you might want some new viable options. Or you just want new things to happen. I feel like you want to deal with things or people that are on your level. I feel like there may be possibility you are not interested in communicating or going and having conversations. Or you may be looking to cut some people off or cut something off. For some of you, there could be some challenges with money or with family, or what it is that you want to gain or maintain. You may be being seen as someone that is frustrated or holding back. What does Leo want? If there's a head over heart decision to be made, you have retreat and you have perception. 40 breaking down to a 4, which is back to that Emperor energy, a focus on stability, security, perseverance, self-preservation, maybe even perhaps. And then perception. So, how you viewing things, how you sizing up things. What's working for you? Is it bringing you balance or is it taking you out of balance? Are you creating balance or creating imbalance for yourself, or is someone else doing this towards you? But you want to be able to perceive the situation properly, or you want to be able to, whatever it is you're focused on, um, that you're looking at or who you're looking at, you want to make sure that you are balanced in what you are perceiving, how you're seeing this. With the 9, you may be in introspection and hermit mode where you're analyzing, deliberating. You may be looking for something, searching for something. There's something you may be searching for. You may be searching for something new. And with retreat here, yeah, there's that energy of, you want to take a step back. You want to move away from something, or maybe move away from someone, or move away from a particular situation. At the bottom, you do have the sacred space. So I feel like, Leo, for some of you, this is about you wanting to be single. You wanting to be single, or you're wanting to stay single, or you're trying to create something that is yours and nobody else's, or you want to be in control of something or a situation or a connection in a way that's sacred to you. Because with that 3, that 21, I mean, this could be about judgment. Excuse me, the world. So there may be something you don't want to complete, or you may not know how to go about completing, or you do want to have some success with. But it's decision making time around this. Let's see what's the final message for you. What's the final message for Leo? I do feel like you're longing for something, Leo, one way or another. You're longing for something. But you don't want to have to worry. And then, you don't want to have to worry about the consequences or something. I'm picking up too. It's like as if whatever you're doing here, deciding upon or trying to stand to your truth about or be authentic with, or there may be issues with the ability to be authentic with, you want it to be something that's simple, easy to manage. Or, maybe you want more of a challenge. What's the final message for the Leos? But this is you needing to find or looking to have emotional harmony, at least for yourself. What is the final message for Leo? Thank you. Your hard work is paying off. Okay? Your hard work is paying off. Whatever you're building, whatever you're managing, whatever you're strategizing about, whatever you're calculating, your hard work is paying off. So you are doing the work. This is around some discipline or needing to be disciplined, needing to do the hard work so that what it is that you're trying to create or manage or have control or power in or with your ambition pays off. At the bottom, you and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. This could have something to do with work, maybe a boss, or about you being the boss. But you and your loved ones are safe here. Or there may be a concern about you and your loved ones being safe. or there's no need to be concerned because everyone, you and who you care about, are fine. I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, Leo. Bye.